There we go. So now in placer, now I can do utils.contains mat and inv. Utils.mat and inv. And I can also get rid of the code in the other place too, which I really need to do. Don't let me forget to do that. That's really important. Because I have duplicate code now. Player has 0 planks. Player has 1 plank. Alright. Player has 3 planks. I love it. Yo, alright, cool. So that works. Now what I want to do is I want to get... Cool, my inventory screen already has utils. So now, instead of calling count... Where do I ever call count? Okay, uniques. Utils.contains IU. U. Yeah. Cool. Okay. All right. Cool. This function's never being called. And this function I don't think is ever being called. So I think I can get rid of these. I think I can just go toggle comment. I think this all still works. Yep. Cool. Well, that's handy. Right, now I can go back to my placer and I can just go, instead of doing return true, return count is greater than or equal to required materials. But of course, I'm stuck here now. Okay. Disable place. Cool. That pretty much works. Rujo from Discord. Hello. How's it going, bud? Welcome to the chat. Okay, so what do we got to do now? QRST, okay. Func terminate. There we go. What's the genre of this game you're making? I have no idea. It's got lots of ideas from different genres all mashed together into one. Action, adventure, RPG, crafting, role-playing, Gnostic propaganda, existential. Thanks for the follow, Rugio. Yeah, I don't know. I'm making this, I'm working on Horse Game 2. That's what this game is called. I'll show you what I've got so far. Just getting all the systems in place. It's like a horse, you're this cowboy, and you gotta wrangle the horses, and you're trying to build a ranch, and yeah. Attempt to call update position. Unsubscribe to... That needed to be here. That wasn't getting called. This is all really crucial in order to conclude the spell. I see you got a fence placing function to work, kinda. Yeah, it's gonna work better here in a sec. What I'm working on right now, actually, is resources. Ryu Joe, thank you, Ryu Joe. I'm working on making it so that way you have to have a certain number of planks in order to place the item. Up until now, you could just build infinite of them. Cool. And now... I have enough planks. I can build it. There we go. So I think that actually concludes this whole issue now. Building should require resources, and now I can change the amount of resources that each building item needs, and it's really straightforward. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this into done. Feature... No. Implemented building resource requirements. I'm pretty sure I pronounced it the improper way, but I don't care. I made this name, damn it. Well, if you made it, you get to decide how it's pronounced. Nobody can ever pronounce my last name, so I just tell them however you want to pronounce it is however my last name is pronounced. Cool. So now what do we want to work on? Horse interaction. When a horse has PEP of 10 or higher, they will communicate with one another and build relationships. Command spell. Issue instructions to horses in your party. Horse smashes trophy. Horses in the player's party can be commanded to target trophy. Smashing them counts as if the player smashed them. Enemy horses can accidentally break the trophy and transform into a more powerful enemy. Basketball horse. I kind of want to work on that, but at the same time, it seems a little difficult. Like a very daunting task. Horse inheritance. 2 parent horses with high enough relationship will spawn a child horse, which inherits the best stats from each of its parents and one of the worst stats between the two. The rest of the stats are rolled randomly. Personality is also copied from one parent horse. I also need to implement horse stats. I'm not going to spell out my last name, because I don't usually like sharing that online. Not that it super matters, I'm sure there's probably 0 risk in me sharing it, but still, just for my peace of mind, I usually don't say my last name on Twitch, even though I actually have it on screen right now. Oddly enough, because it's my GitHub username also. So I'm not doing a very good job of sticking to my own personal tenets. I'm betraying myself, Ryujo. I'm betraying my own virtues. Speed, width. Chaos. Silly. Cock. Shoo! Give the horse a minigun. Yeah, I definitely want to have horses with like Gatling guns and missile launchers on them, as like extremely rare breeds of horses. Like 2 S tier. If you have 2 parents that are S tier in their stats, then there's like a 5% chance you could spawn a horse that has a Gatling gun on it. Mohonked. So the 5 stats, sorry, are speed, width, chaos, silly, and cock. Speed is obvious, it affects speed. Width is how literally wide the model of the horse is as a stat. So you could birth some absurdly wide horses, or like selectively breed into wide ass horses. Chaos, I don't know what I'm gonna do with chaos. I think I'm just gonna have like a whole bunch of stuff affected by RNG. And like chaos increases the likelihood of some of those really rare RNG effects, but I don't know what that's gonna be yet. Silly, again, I don't know how to implement silly as a stat functionally. Cock is just gonna be like a rate onto gaining relationship status with another horse for breeding purposes. And I'm gonna have like just a black bar mesh to represent it, like a sensor bar type thing. That could just be fuck huge if you selectively breed for it. But I feel like that might get me into trouble at that point. That might be pushing it way over the line. Yeah. Like, it was a funny idea, but I think in practice it might that might just, like, be too much of a red flag on people's agenda. But do I even want to implement the stats right now? Because it seems like a lot of work. The cock stat was essentially just, like, likability. It was functionally the same thing as a charm. Other horses would want to, like, hook up with that one. As a high stat, it would be more friendly with other horses. So same thing as friendliness. I'm not digging this song, man. I'm not enjoying this music. There's some massive stream delay. Yeah, that happens. My internet is not very good. I live kind of out in the sticks, so my internet's very slow. You're right, I can't put it off forever. I do have to get some work done at some point. A lot of these are going to be really easy to implement. So let's go ahead and start doing horse stats. Because I think this, if I got this done and the inheritance, that would really push the project further. Because then I'd be a lot closer to the core game loop. I don't know. New branch, feature, horse, stats. Fair enough. So what we want to do is we want to come into the horse. And we want to basically do the exact same thing that we did for the personality on the horse. Jesus, I basically had a stroke while trying to say that. Did you hear me slur personality so bad? It sounded like my brain was sputtering. PQRS state stats. Okay, so we're gonna go var stats equals, and it's just gonna be another dictionary. Yes, I do take music suggestions. If you got something that you think I might enjoy, go ahead and post a link and I'll check it out. It's fine. We can just go. I already forgot what the stats were. Speed. $30. Speed. What were they? Width, chaos, silly. width, 1 chaos, 1 silly, 1. Prelude 4348 Ace Combat 4 original soundtrack. I've got, I think, Ace Combat on the NES or the SNES, whichever one it was. I think I have that game. I couldn't ever play it. It was too weird and too hard. Yeah, this is a nice song. I dig this. Speed 1, width 1, chaos, silly. Okay. So... initialize personality. The problem is I'm gonna require that all horses... Well, I can just check for null, but I really am getting sick of doing that. All horses need to have 2 parents from which they derived their stats. They pick 2 of the best stats, 1 from each parent, and then 1 of the worst stats from both the parents. And then roll the rest of them. Can I access a dictionary like an array? Ace Combat SNES isn't comparable to 4. I would imagine not. I need some music. I need tunes. Ace Combat 4 is so fucking good, and I feel bad for anyone who hasn't played it. Well, I've never played it. So maybe I should do a stream. Maybe I should check that game out. I've never really thought that those type of games would be my speed, though. I have no idea what Ace Combat is even about. What was I working on? Right. So... on ready. Yeah, I don't even use mom and dad yet for the initialized personality function. Have you ever thought about becoming a pilot? I don't think it's that hard. A lot of colleges have piloting programs. I think you can just go be a pilot if you want to, man. Or you can play Flight Simulator. I actually do want to play the newest Flight Simulator. It looks really good. I don't... Okay, wait a minute. This is a little bit like a which came first, the chicken or the egg situation. This is a which came first, the chicken or the egg situation, because... I need to draw this out. Okay. So... two horses. Okay. So these horses have a relationship with one another, and both of them have to be above 100. At that point, they call... Well, shoot. Either one could call. Should I gender horses to make this easier? Which horse is gonna call the, like, create child self other? Which of these two horses is going to call this function? And how do I determine that? If they both reach a relationship of 100 at the same time. I did consider being a pilot, but most of that doesn't involve an A-10 Warthog unless I'm in the military. Yeah, that's true. If you specifically are really interested in flying those planes, your only option is then to join the military. Which isn't, you know, is it that bad? Join the military? To become a pilot? I mean, that's your training right there, completed. And then once you're out of the military, you could do other stuff with that same education and qualifications. There's an idea, one with the highest overall stats. I do like that. But this is more a operational processing type of question, is there's two objects that both could be trying to call this function at the same time. And I don't know how to control that. Because suppose these two have a conversation and their relationship hits 100 at exactly the same time, and they're in the same proximity as one another. If they both try and call this function at the same time, it's going to create two children. Unless I validate the stats from within there. So create child if stat total of self is greater than stat total of other, then yes, okay, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Draw Obama cactus and all will be okay. What the fuck is Obama cactus? Ryujo, you're a genius. You're absolutely right. All we have to do is create validate production self other, and this will just be a bool that returns true or false. No, we'll just call validate reproduction, and in here call this function if self stat total is greater than other stat total. Perfect. All right, this is very simple. This is very straightforward. This is super easy to implement. So we come over here. First we want to make get CDFG HI CDEF G exit pilot func get stat total. Return stats dot speed plus stats dot chaos plus stats dot width plus stats dot silly. I'm getting victory ice cream. Okay, hold on. Hold up. Problem. Let's just call the stat total the level. If both of the horses if both horses are level 5, this isn't gonna work. If both of the horses are level 5, if their stat totals are the same, then this determination function is gonna fail. I could do IDs. Every object instantiated into the Godot engine has an ID that is unique, and it's just a number, and I can compare the numbers, and whichever one is lower is the one that calls it. I think it's still important to have the stat total function. I think we'll be able to use that at some point. So might as well keep it in there. But we just need something to determine, just to pick an object relatively quickly. And so I think doing it by object unique ID. Bear in mind, this determination does not factor. This has no bearing on like the values assigned to the child. It doesn't affect the child in any way, and it has nothing to do with the stats of the horses, like from a gameplay perspective. This is purely for the sake of under the hood memory type stuff. Like close to the engine, making sure that the behavior of these functions and the causality of these functions is coherent. Oh, I love this song. This song's really good. This is insane person music. This is music for like, you're losing your mind, you're getting checked into the insane asylum. Okay, so now we need to do validate. TUV, okay. Func validate reproduction. Other. If, well, print validating reproduction self equals get index. Is that right? Get index. Returns the node's index, i.e. its position among the siblings of its parent. Yeah, I'm gonna trust it. I'm gonna trust that all horses are gonna be instantiated as a child of the world, and will therefore never have the same index. If self dot get index is less than other dot get index self dot call deferred create horse, passing in other as an argument. Else other dot call deferred other dot. Just gonna leave it like this, because it'll be true on one of them. All right. Thanks for the song request, Ryujo. Keep the tunes coming. Alright, so now we have to create the create horse method. Func create horse. Other parent. Var child equals copy path load dot instance. Is there an initialize function in here? No, just on ready. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of stream delay, like over 20 seconds, which is not good. I'm sorry about that. I don't have any way of fixing that, unfortunately. This is what it is. Okay, so I need to create an initialize function. ABCD initialize personality. Func initialize mom, dad. Mom, dad. I counted near 60 seconds, that's alright. Oh god, man. 60 seconds, that's bad. That's really bad. I gotta figure something out with that. I'm hard-lined into the router. I don't understand why it's that far delayed and my computer isn't running slow at all. Maybe it's because... It might be because my wire is Cat 5 and not Cat 6. So I need to create a new function. Get stat total. Func get best stat. Okay, so 4K in stats.keys var val equals 0 if stat at k is greater than val val equals stat at k. Return a dictionary with key val var key equals k. Key value equal to val. How long have you been working on this game? I've been working on this game for like a month and a half, 2 months-ish. Off and on. Just when I have free time. Just for fun. Because I'm bored. It's the sequel to a game that I made when I was in high school. When I was in high school, I found Unity, and the first game that I made was a completely incomprehensible, borderline unplayable mess called Horse Game. It's on itch if you want to play it. And feel free to play any of my other games too. Alright, so get best stat returns a tuple with key and value. It's not a tuple, but for all intents and purposes. Var m stat equals mom dot get best stat. Var d stat equals dad dot get best stat. Stats at m stat dot key is equal to m stat dot value. I'll check out that song in a second, Ryujo. I'm actually enjoying this. I'm enjoying this song. Stats dot d stat dot key equal to d stat value. No, I don't want values. Is this Ace Combat 7 music? Yeah, the Spanish shit is part of Ace Combat 7, I believe. Ace Combat 0. Neopets. Oh man. I wonder how much... do they still do stuff in Neopets? What has it become? What has Neopets become? Because I used to be into Neopets when I was like 13 years old. You know that Neopets was like a big Scientology conspiracy thing to like brainwash kids and prime them to receive Scientology symbols and ideology. It's like a whole conspiracy thing. Kind of not the vibe, though. Sorry, bud. Not really my speed at the moment. I suggested it, having a feeling it'd be rejected. No, that I recall, yeah, it was run by Scientologists, but nah, this game was for the PS2. Oh yeah, they did make a PS2 Neopets game! They did make some video games too. I remember trying to make Neopets accounts, and like half the time the email validation just wouldn't ever send. It just would never send you the link to activate your account. That's okay. Hold one. Alright, I look forward to seeing what you remembered. Okay, so... I have PS2 you have the PS2 Neopets game. What do you do in it? I've never even seen what it's like. Maybe I could play it, because I just got my PS2 emulator working. I think I got a eyelash in my eye. Alright, I'll check out the song you posted. Leighton Brothers Mystery Room, track 3. Oh, I've heard this song. I haven't played this game, but I know of this game. This is really good. I like this a lot. Yeah, this is fantastic. So, how do we want to do this? So we have this initialize function. Let's go like this. Let's do a... I don't think I need this at all. Search. Yeah, I don't need this at all. This is stupid. Var has been initialized. It's false. We'll come to our ready function, and if not has been initialized, initialize personality. And we'll come into our initialize function and we'll set that value equal to true. Has been initialized equals true. This way, when we call this initialize function, when we create the new horse child, it won't call the initialize personality a second time when the ready function on the node gets called, which gets called when a node first enters a scene. And I don't know which is going to happen first after I call the instance method when I'm creating a new instance of a horse prefab. Anyways, in Neopets the Darkest Fairy, you're Tormund the Loop. You gotta do some shit around the farm, but due to you being the protag, you kick ass and take names, and you're offered the chance to become a squire. I won't spoil any more, as that's up to you to find out if you do play it. Yeah, maybe I will. That sounds like fun. I'll try and find a download for that game and play it, because why not? I used to love Neopets when I was a kid. That shit was awesome. Oh, Retro MMO is streaming. I kind of want to watch Evan, but I'm also knee-deep in productivity. I don't know what to do. I'll probably finish up this feature and then call it a night. And then go hang out with Evan for a while. Heavily paraphrased, by the way. No, I think that's a good summary. That gets me interested enough. It sounds like a lot of other games I liked when I was a kid. I think you did a good job of summarizing it, because now I'm interested in playing it, so good job. Neopets is going to send you a check from their marketing division since you convinced somebody to check out their game. Never market a game for free. Okay. So let's just say... So I kind of want to... I want to get this same setup going. So with horse... What I want to do is I want to go area, rename horse interaction controller, add a child node, collision shape. Just gonna make it a box. We're gonna create a new script called Horse Interaction Controller in scripts. Yeah, Horse Interaction Controller. Create, save it. Come back here, on area entered, connect. So on area entered. Horse is the kinematic body. Actually, in this, I could have the interact also. I could put the interact function in here. I could make this the part that inherits from interactable. And do not worry, there are plenty of ROMs online. I've just checked. You just gotta find the least shady site. Yeah, I've got some sites. I know where to look. So let's take a look. Let's go rewind the clock a little bit on what it means to be interactable. We gotta have is interactable equals true. And we gotta say we gotta have our interaction prompt. And we gotta have our interact function. But we gotta have our interact function And we gotta have our prompt function. Right? I can't remember. Yeah. Play sound. Interesting. Does Area have? Yes. Ryujo, we do have a Discord server. There should be a link in the description on the Twitch channel. But if you can't, if that one doesn't work, I'll make one. There's the link. Come hang out. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay. Interaction prompt equals prompt. So I don't actually need that function. Oh, I do need that function. Func prompt return interaction prompt. That's cool. Hey, welcome to the Discord, man. Glad you made it in. We do have some rules. We're still like trying to figure out how to do this whole thing, so go ahead and give the rules section a perusal. For the most part, I think people are pretty chill. It's kind of been quiet lately. There hasn't been a whole lot of activity. We kind of took a break for a little bit. Had to kind of recenter, refine the mojo before we could get streaming again. A little bit of background, ButtonBuds is not just me, it's myself and my buddy Grant. We share this channel and take turns streaming variety content on it. My name is Dalton. I am usually clean-shaven or don't grow my beard out very much. Grant usually has a pretty thick beard, that's how you tell us apart. He has blonde hair. He wears glasses. He plays a lot of Apex Legends. And we don't have a super good schedule, but usually once a week somebody's streaming. And we also have a YouTube channel where we upload archives and some edited content too. This music's really good. Thanks for showing me these tunes, dude. Alright, bet. I'll be stalking Twitch then. Yeah, Twitch is a pretty good place to find us. Discord is usually not super active, but being on the Discord is a really good way to get notifications because you'll get streaming notifications when we go live through the Discord. Okay, horse moods. I need to open up horsemoods.gd. enumhorsemoods.gd. Right. Static funk return static funk random mood var RNG equals random number generator dot new RNG dot initialize. What is it? Randomize. Randomize. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I should be able to go RNG return RNG dot brandi mod 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mod 6. Interact owner dot do I pass a horse mood into receive charm? Receive charm. No problem. If I'm going to advertise something for free, it's music, especially good music. Here, here. Receive charm. Charmer. Interact controller, okay. So I should be able to come down here, interact controller, and go owner dot receive charm hm dot random mood controller. No, I want Oh, Kuma sent you my way. I didn't know that. I didn't know that you came from Kuma's zone. I was wondering where you might have come from. I was assuming you were from Retro MMO Group, because I posted my Twitch there earlier. That's cool. How did you find out about Kuma? So this should, when I interact with the horse, it should be the same as doing a random charm. Yep, very cool. Very cool. So it's just doing a completely random charm each time. Cool. Horse, this is gonna be such a stupid method. Funk is horse. Return true. Just so I can know that I'm interacting with a horse. If, and I'm not even gonna call it, I'm just gonna go if area var determine source. Determine horse source area. Func determine horse source area. If area.has method is horse, return area. If area.owner.has method is horse, return area.owner. Else return null. Var h equals that. If h does not equal null, then we have a horse. Okay. If h.check relationship is greater than or equal to 100. Yes. Horse. Check relationships. Person. If relationship.has person, return. Yeah. Check relationships with owner. Create a child. Regio from Discord. I saw the Payday 2 tab, looked through all the streams, and saw he was doing it in VR and thought, fuck it, and hopped in. That's how I discovered that some edibles I had weren't laced with shit, but there was just too much weed. That's pretty funny. Are you having a good time, though? I've never done edibles. Well, no, that's not true. I have done edibles. Not a fan, personally. Way too much. Way too intense for me. I barely smoke weed. Like, right now. Abba was never smoking pot. Especially not right there. I was not. If h.pep is greater than or equal to 10, then h.get node force interaction controller dot no wait, I can just go h dot receive charm. Just copy and paste this. I'm having a real good time despite the delay. Ignore how the music is super eerie. I gotta go to the bathroom. I will be right back, but I am about to shit my pants. I'll be right back. Oh man, the music turned off at some point. Anyway, I'm back. That's good. But I think the music turned off for a little bit while I went to the bathroom. I'm also boiling some water right now so I can eat some cup noodles because I am starving. I just realized as I got up for the first time in like 4 hours from my chair. So I think these horses can interact with each other. Yeah. Though, yeah, go eat, nerd. I really should. But I have to wait for these dingus horses. Taking matters in my own hands. They must be interacting with each other now. Did one of them get bigger? Did that increase the size? That's so weird. Okay. Oh! No, if print, I'm gonna talk to my buddy. Okay. Hello, what did you just do? You beatboxed at the horse and you rode it. Oh! Oh, shit, yeah. Let me show you that. So that's the, like, main feature. That's, like, how you wrangle a horse. So... if you scroll up on the scroll wheel, you have your spell selection. So you can choose to equip your left hand with different spells. And you can equip your right hand with different spells. So on my left, I've equipped the lasso spell. And when I left click, it casts whatever spell is on my left hand. This is throwing a lasso. So when I lasso a horse, and if I pass the test, if I can type everything out, I gain control of the horse and it joins my party. And you can see over on the left, its health bar is now part of mine. I can get off the horse and it will follow me. Yeah. Pretty straightforward. Didn't know you could get horses to follow you by beatboxing. That's fucking crazy. Yeah. This is a crazy game. This game is insane. It's made by an insane man. I'll be right back. That's actually really fucking neat. Hey, thank you, dude. I want to go back to this. There we go. All right. Okay. H's pep is 1. Okay. So that's interesting. Probably because initialize. Oh yeah, initialized personality does set pep equal to something. Else. What time is it for me? It is 8:46 right now. I'm on the West Coast. In the Los Angeles time zone. Hey, they're talking to each other. Dude, we did it. They're talking to each other now. Watch.
Hello. How are you?
I think I'm gonna decrease the area. Oh wait, what is this? Aggro range. I don't feel like they'd be close enough for this. I don't feel like they'd be close enough for this to activate, though. Be right back. I need to I need to temporarily remove the part of the code that I need to temporarily comment this out. Anyway, soon I have to head out. I'm going to bed early tonight. Good on you, man. That's probably a good idea. I like that. Yeah, I think going to bed early is always a good idea. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that, like, they could move around and talk to each other multiple times. Alright, so horses can talk to each other. Though the problem right now is that it's controlled by the interaction controller, and it's not controlled by the finite state machine in the horses. Yeehaw! Yeah, dude. Get your yees and your motherfucking haws. This is a goddamn rodeo. Let's watch some YouTube.
Straightforward, but the island upon which the statue stands, Liberty Island, has been part of a long fight between the states over their river border and the islands between them, with rounds in the 90s, the 80s, the 30s, the 1830s, and possibly more beyond 2000. But to understand, we must first go back to the 1600s. New Netherland was minding her own business when England, using bigger navy diplomacy, made the Dutch colony hers.
Oh yeah, this is a...
For England's
we swear like sailors on this stream.
Cleanly.
We use big swear words, and I'm sorry about that.
And maps in the 1600s, while they weren't bad, they weren't good either. Thus, the charter-splitting New Netherlands reads, this indenture made the 4 and 20th day of June in the 16th year of... Okay, whereas by letter under patents of the Great Seal of England bearing date on or about the 12th day of... Okay. Did give and grant all that tract of land belonging to the westward of Long Island and Manhattan Island, and bounded on the east part by the main sea and part by Hudson's River, which said tract of land is hereafter to be called by the name of New Caesarea, or New Jersey. You pick. Ugh. Oh boy, is this not an easy read. Paragraph breaks, England. You should try them. This charter has uncertainty about the names of everything, wrong latitude and longitude numbers, and incomplete descriptions of the rivers. It's all a vague mess. For example, is this part of the Hudson River or not? The charter doesn't say. And bounded on the
Damn, looking at other people's recommended is funky. Yeah. You really see like a snapshot of somebody's personality in like 1 second.
England said, whatever, your problem now, and left the young colonies to 300 years of squabbling. New Jersey said the Hudson flowed out to sea and her border ran down the middle of the river, like it does in every other colonial charter, and thus the
Oh man, you only just now got... Oh geez, the stream delay is insane right now. Stream delay is like a minute.
Disagreed. The
At
Hudson
least,
River flows
or 2.
roundward, then onward. These islands, New York, and also the river, the whole river, and the piers you built into the river. All New York, all belong to us. New Jersey didn't agree, but when borders are vague, bigger stick diplomacy rules, and with the wealthy and powerful city of New York at the heart of the conflict, New York got what New York wanted. When New Jersey asked, why don't we split the river, New York asked, why don't you make me? And also, where are my taxes from those piers? And also, this island is a smallpox quarantine now. and also stop hitting yourself. By 1832, New Jersey had enough and called in the teacher Supreme Court. New York didn't show up, saying the court had no authority to settle a disagreement between the states, which sounds crazy now, but was kind of an unsettled question at the time because America was having power struggles with unruly states then, and New York blowing off the Supreme Court wasn't helping. Worse, if the Supreme Court ruled New York must share her borders, which seemed likely, New York would comply. Whoops, no! New York was going to tell the court to get bent. America, trying to grow up to be a powerful federal government, did not want this. So the Supreme Court decided to not take the case right now, maybe later, and then America used some political leverage to get New York to agree to settle the matter privately with New Jersey. Look, this is your decision. No need to get that Supreme Court involved in all of this, and no need for me to enforce their ruling. Isn't that better for everyone? So the two states haggled. New Jersey gave up her claims to Staten Island, and in return, New York agreed New Jersey's northern border extended into the river and down the middle, past Ellis Island, past Liberty Island, squeezing around Staten Island before going back out to sea. Aha! So the Statue of Liberty is in New Jersey. No, New Jersey also gave up Ellis Island and Liberty Island too, which seems like giving up a lot, but look, river access in the age of steamboats was a big deal, and sacrificing a couple islands to get her piers back was worth it. And America was happy because a power struggle between her and the states was averted, and everything was going to be smooth sailing. Anyway, both islands are New York enclaves inside New Jersey's border, which does make answering the question, where is the Statue of Liberty with in New Jersey, technically correct in the most pointless kind of way. Now, in the midst of all this, America noticed Liberty Island's rather strategic position, and she took it for herself as federal land and built a pretty star fortress upon it that could shoot in every direction. Look familiar? Later, when France sent America the Statue of Liberty as a symbol of their eternal friendship, a bond forged side by side in the heat of the young rebels' battle for freedom from the Empire, a bond America would surely #never forget. America said, I will put it right here, where it will be the first thing everyone coming to the United States will see. BFFs, France, BFFs forever. So the statue was put atop an old federal fort on federal land, and POW made a national monument. So America owns the statue? This opens a book titled What is Federal Land? Like, what does it
You're
mean
the son of a
for real,
sailor?
which will be
That's pretty impressive that both your parents were sailors.
Otherwise, we will never finish this. It's still only the 60s, and we have yet to talk about the squabble over the land below the water, yes really. So back to Ellis Island for a moment, which 150 years after borders were supposedly settled, New Jersey claimed as hers again. Partly. See, in the 1800s, the island was yay big, but by the 1990s, it was yay big. And because the rivalries of youth never really end, New Jersey again brought in the Supreme Court. This time, New York showed up promptly. The added land New Jersey said was hers. New York disagreed, saying the embiggened island was still her island. Now, how did Ellis Island get bigger? Well, New York claimed while digging up the subways, she dumped the dirt here in New Jersey's half of the river. But her dirt, her new land, which is an interesting territorial acquisition strategy. But neither New York nor New Jersey could find any paperwork for the court to prove where the land came from. So how Ellis Island grew 3 sizes is just lost to history. But whatever, the court ruled everything
This is
above
actually
the water
really
was
interesting.
New York, and everything below the water was New Jersey, but if below became above New Jersey, it would be. And thus, this island belongs to New Jersey, with just this little original part being New York, which is a sublime and ridiculous border that opens the door to one squabble remaining. Liberty Island was originally yay, but now it's yay, which means this part should be New Jersey, not New York. Though it hasn't been fought over yet, possibly because neither state has noticed, and while it would still leave Lady Liberty on the New York side, you know what would be on the New Jersey side? The gift shop. And the only thing more important than who owns the monument is who owns the gift shop for the monument. We will see. But as it is,
Dad worked on planes for the Navy. Oh, that's why you like base combat, and that's why you want to be a military pilot.
The Statue of Liberty stands.
My mom was out of the military before I was born. Military baby. I have some family in the military too. I got a bunch of cousins that were all in the Marines. Okay, so back to this. What we have is we have a communication network between horses. Horses can talk to each other when they have pep high enough. They have a means of checking their relationships. I'm going to temporarily lower export var baby threshold equals 100. No. Right here. And now when I go into horse, I just set this equal to 2. Oh, H's pep is 9. Right, because I changed that back. So receive charm, I gotta recomment this out. No, Ace Combat was entirely separate, and Ace Combat is why I want to be a pilot. It's a roundabout way of wanting to be a pilot. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Could it be that you were genetically primed to enjoy Ace Combat? Because your dad was a pilot? I don't know. Food for thought.